Oh, blessed day, blessed day, blessed day, everyone. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Happy gardening to each and everyone. Yes, this is garden time. And guess what? We're going to be talking about gardening. Why? We're going to be talking about gardening because it's garden season. Why not? Why not? Everybody, this is time to grow. This is time to deal with your seedling. This is time to do basically everything you need to do when come and gardening. All right? Hey, what's up, Buji Pepper? What's up? Thank you for being here. What's going on? All right. Yes, yes, good to have you. All right, hey, live from scratch. Good night. What's going on? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys. Yes, it's gardening time. And this year, my goal is to do a lot of container gardening. So this year, I'm going to be talking a lot about container garden because I've received some emails. I received some emails stating that when I'm going to start doing container garden. All right. So as you know, I start my container garden series where I'm going to be showing you how to grow food just the same way you grow in the ground. We transforming it from the ground into the container. So yes, we're going to have a whole series from start to harvest. All right, so you're going to be seeing the whole process in this series. So I'm going to be doing a lot of container garden this year because some of my viewers reach out to me and tell me when I'm going to start doing container garden. So yes, that's what I'm going to be focusing. Although I'm not going to stop doing in-ground gardening. I'm not going to stop. But no, that's my focus. Most of the videos I'm going to be posting this year gonna be about container garden. But yes, I'm also gonna be posting in-ground garden like what I used to. Tiegsy, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on, guys? Good to see you, man. I know you guys excited. I know the garden season is on the rise, and I know everybody is just anxious to get out there. And I just want to say before I go on with the show tonight, I want to say thanks everyone. I got my, oh, you got them, awesome. But you know what? One thing I forgot for send for you, Buji, which I'm going to send, is the Edo plan. The Edo, I forgot them. When I get to the post offices, when I realize I forgot them, but I'm going to send them for you. All right. But I'm glad you got them. Awesome. All right. Yeah. So now, as you guys know, the Herb Garden Challenge is really rolling. It's on the roll right now. Drum roll. Everybody doing their thing. Everybody excited. So what we do, you see, let me say this before I go on with the show. We had rules about the challenge and we set rules, right? And we had a cutoff date and the cutoff date reached, so we cut off, so meaning nobody else uploading. It shut off. Now we realizing there's other people, like somebody reached out to me today and asked me, where is the rules, because they want to join the challenge. So what I did yesterday I create a different hashtag that other people who late, the people who late could actually upload on that hashtag. Basically, people who just want to go somehow, they could upload on the hashtag, but the main hashtag is for the people who follow the rules. And guys, like I'm saying, it's not easy to keep up with everybody. As I want the people who follow the rules, the people who upload on time. This is where we're gonna focus. Now, I create a different hashtag for others. So we didn't want to leave no one out. This is why we've been promoting this thing so hard. Okay, let me give you the Fifi Urban Homestead. How you doing? Could someone put the hashtag that we created yesterday in the chat for me, please? That you guys can share it out. So at least we have a better understanding that the people who focusing on, and then we have people who using a different hashtag. So it's going to be two different hashtags running. All right. So you could tell the people, if you want to upload, you still can upload. And we might put a price together as well for the people over there as well, which is going to begin on the 10th of March. So their upload is the 10th of March, because I cannot break my own rules over here to let other people in when we had a short half time. So we want everybody to grow, and we want to encourage everyone. So let's focus on, if you're late or you're not a person who want to follow rules, then you could go over to the next side, to the next hashtag. Over here is the people who upload on time and who participate. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want it be, I want it to be fair. I just want it to be fair. All right? Let me see. I didn't know my herbs had sprouted so fast. I didn't check on them for 4 days, and some of them, oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So a lot of people start seeing germination, which is awesome. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. My lavender in the oh, wow, 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 wow. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yes, that's wonderful. All right. So we start getting good news. People already start seeing germination, which that's one of the best thing you could ever see after you put them seed in the ground. So I'm happy for you guys. You guys working hard. You guys doing your thing. So I'm just grateful that you guys is a part of it. So all you got to do, guys, you could share the hashtag, and you could mention the hashtag that instead of people uploading on this side, they could go over on the other hashtag and upload their video. So everybody could have a beautiful time. All right? I just don't want to mix it up. I just don't want to break the rules that I had made myself, which ain't going to make any sense. Because once I start breaking the rules, then guess what? Everybody gonna feel it's okay. So no, I'm sticking to the rules and I'm formed with the rules. So now we create a new hashtag for the people who heard about late, they have a chance to upload their videos and let's just have a beautiful time. All right. Now, let's go into garden season now. Guys, you see, that's my garden behind my back there. That's my garden. This is how I love to see my garden. Green. You see what I'm saying? Green and beautiful. This is the way I grow my garden. This is what I see every year. Green, beautiful, and this is what I love to see. Okay? And this is what I'm basically trying to guide you guys to acknowledge yourself, to be able to see in your garden without going to the store and buying a bunch of stuff. You see how it look natural? It look natural. You see it have the stick them up for the boards to land on. I always mention about the boards, guys. The boards clean your garden. The boards get rid of the bugs. You know, sometimes we have these worms that come and eat up our cabbage. The butterfly come lay the eggs. From the time they lay the eggs, the bird take the eggs. The caterpillar, the big, what we call them again? Hand worms that be on your tomato tree. The birds get rid of them for you as well. So the bird, you create your garden for the bird could be comfortable. So they're gonna just come in and they're gonna clean your garden for you. All right, don't run them away. Be nice to them. Let them feel comfortable and they will do the beautiful job that you deserve in your garden. So yes, guys, so let's dive into this. I'm going to talk a little about both gardening tonight. I'm going to talk a little about container. I'm going to talk a little about raised bed. And I'm going to talk a little about basically ingrown. First, I'm going to move on with the container. Right now, there's a lot of people doing container garden. Plenty people doing container garden. Not everyone really doing the ingrown gardening. Many people doing container garden. And I just want to let people to know that if you have a small space, you can grow a lot of food. You just got to know what to plant and you just got to know how to, put things around. You just got to know, and you could grow tons of food in a little small area. And that's what I'm doing. This series is about showing you how you don't need you don't need 2 acres or an acre land to grow tons of food. You see, I don't have to do container garden, but people reach out to me, some of my viewers, and yes, you know me already, I'll do my best. So this is why I create the series, which is coming right now. Now, container garden is a beautiful thing. And one thing we got to understand with container garden, we got to understand that what container garden is different than in-ground gardening, right? It's different. Why it's different? Because you take in the soil and put it in a container. And what you're doing, you're trying to create an environment, a comfortable environment for these plants that they could grow into the container. So what you do, you add soil in the container, and you add whatever you want to add into the container for create that comfort for them that they could actually grow. Well, a main part of this thing is the main part of it is the size of your container. The size of your container really play a big part in container gardening. Yeah. The size really play a big role in container garden. You know, I did a video today. I posted a video today, right? And in that video, I was transplanting a yam. I put the yam in the bucket. I cut the yam, put it in the bucket, and it sprout. And then it started to grow nice. But now I realize you got to get this out this bucket and put it into a bigger container. If you say, yes, that yam local. Yes, yes. And it's indoor they grow it. I actually grow these yam indoor. I have several of them. Good bit of them. But now, when you look at the yam, when I take the yam out the bucket and I shake the yam out, you could naturally see how the root was forming around in the bucket because the root couldn't go nowhere. So what it do, it start to go wrong and around and around. And this is what I keep talking about in container. That's why the size matter. Because instead of this root going wrong and around, it should be spreading itself and doing what it wants. But now it's going wrong and around until it can't go no more. So it's important for the size of the container to be big enough and have enough room that these plants could grow the way they want to grow or the way they should grow. So size does matter. It does matter. I know it. I seen it for myself. I ain't got to ask about it. I know it matters. Sometimes you might buy a plant. And when you buy the plant, what you notice? You notice that the root already start wrapping around. Why? Because the container is too small and the plant cannot get to grow the way it want to grow. So all it do is the root start fighting its way wrong. No, the root need to spread. So what we do now, we make sure we have a big container, big enough to root house this plant. We make sure we have that because this is important, right? I have a way that I make my container, the bottom of my container. I have a way because what I'm doing in my container, right? What I'm doing, I'm actually creating the bottom of the container just like in the forest. The bottom, because I go through the forest and I see the flow, how it designed. When I say design, what I mean, when all the leaf drop and all the limbs and all that drop, it just spread out right there on the floor. So now you have wood, you have leaf, you have all that spreads out on the floor. That's what I do in my container. I do the same thing in my container. I spread out the woods. In container, you know, you can't do them big wood. But what you do, pieces of wood, I spread them out and I spread out the leaf. And basically, I design it just the way it is in the forest. And I'm going to tell you why I'm doing all this. I also bore a hole in the center of the container. Yes, some people are going to say, well, it doesn't matter. Worms still going to get in there. Well, okay. We know that. But here now, why I bored a hole in the middle of the container, a good size hole. And then I put some leaf and some grass under it. Yes, I put some leaf under it and kind of like you plug in the hole, but you're not actually plugging the hole. Then what I do, I bore a hole in the ground. And right by the center of that hole, I place it right over the hole and I leave it right there. No, this is my way. This is how I do it. And it works wonderful for me. Now, what you're creating a system in the bottom of your container. What you're doing, remember, you got to remember, earthworms love organic matter, right? Earthworms love organic matter. So, basically, what I'm doing, wait, give me 1 second, guys. What I'm actually doing, one second, guys. Okay. Now, hey, Crafty Mama, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Good night. Right, what I'm actually doing, I'm creating a system in the bottom of the container. Now, this system I'm creating in the bottom of the container is just like the flow in the forest, right? Now, if you notice, and I know many people can count for this, if you notice, sometimes you have a container and you have the container rest on the ground. And when you move the container, what do you see underneath it? You see worms underneath it, right? Underneath the container. Well, no. What we're doing, what I do, I generate that hole with the organic matter bowing down. So now these worms gonna find themselves, instead of they relaxing under the container, they're gonna find their way up in the container. Now they're gonna be creating a whole system in the container right in the bottom there. So now the earthworms gonna be inside your container, inside your soil, and all the organic matter and all the insect, the beneficial insect that you need. So they could create a tunnel. They could find themselves up in your container and they could find themselves way back down. So it's come like a traffic for them. So other insects could be finding their way up in your container. So this is my way. And it's worked beautiful for me. Some people gonna say, all right, I want to bore it, the holes that the water can settle to the bottom. That's cool. And I'm not knocking nobody for that. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm doing here, I'm giving you an idea of how I do it. And you're going to see some result in a minute. You will see some result in a minute. All right? So what I'm saying is, what we're doing, we're creating a system to the bottom of the container. And then guess what? With nutrients, minerals into the bottom of the container. So when the plant put down its root, when the plant push down that main root, all that mineral and nutrient is right to the bottom of that container. And then what we do again, we do not full our container. We half our container and we plant in our container. Then when the plant growing, that's when we add more soil in the container. Hey, RG Living Life, how you doing? Thank you for being here. We add more soil in the, so while the plant's growing up, we adding soil around the root. No, before the plant get to the top, where the soil get to the top, what you do again, you add a little leaf or whether grass or weed you pick up out your garden, and you just lay it on top of the soil, and then you cover that. Now what happening there again? Do you understand what's happening here? A variety of aspects. What is happening here now? While this thing is breaking down and go down to the bottom, the earthworms love the organic matter. The earthworms love all of this. So now you create a system in your container. You see what I'm saying? And this system, it takes us a lot of what's up. This system is to grow your food natural. No, with this system, you cannot use no form of chemical. Because anyhow you use any chemical here, you messing up your system. The same system you create to the bottom of your container with all that earthworm and all that beneficial insect in the bottom. Once you add some chemical, you destroy the whole system. I wonder if you guys get what I'm saying there. Once you add any form of chemical, that system you now create, what I'm telling you about here, and you add that, that's it. You mess up your whole system. Because now all these earthworms and that system you create to the bottom of your container is either they no more or they leave. You see what I'm saying? No, your soil that you create so beautiful and rich and full of nutrients and minerals, by you adding that, destroy it. And this is what I've been trying to tell you guys for a long time. The way I grow food, you cannot deal with chemical at all, because it messed up what you're building. It destroy your hard work. So you got to be focused and pay attention. Don't follow the distraction, because you're going to mess up your garden that you work so hard for. This is why many people might say, oh, he don't even want to try nothing else. No, I'm not interested. I'm sorry, not interested, because I see what natural stuff can do. I see you don't need to get these things I'm hearing about to get a productive garden. So the system you create in your garden, you destroy it 1, 2, 3. No, your soil start to get weak and sandy and clammy, and you see what I'm saying? No, it start to get hard because the earthworms and all the beneficial insect inside there is either they go or they leave. No, you have a dead container, a container full of dead soil because of what you add to it. No, let me continue what I'm saying here. No, if you continue this method I'm telling you about, what you do in every fall, you add in more organic matter every fall to the top of the container. Because remember, the plants suck the mineral, the nutrient out of that soil. They suck it, they drain it. So your job now is to maintain it. And how you maintain it? The natural way. The way nature maintain the forest. That's how you maintain it. The same way nature maintain the forest, that's the same way you maintain it. And by you adding these organic matter, which can be leaf, which can be weeds you pull out your garden, which can be grass clipping, you add a layer on that every fall and add some soil and just leave that there. In that container, there will be earthworm, there will be beneficial insect, because what's in the container is what they need and what they want and what's gonna keep them. You cannot give them stuff that's gonna drive them away or even, So this way that I'm doing and I'm telling you about, it works. And I have proof for it. That's the thing. So all we got to do, man, if you really want to learn about this method I'm telling you about, I have a series, a container garden series. Check it out. There's a lot of information in it. I'm gonna show this series gonna be showing you from start to harvest. So you have the ability, and I'm creating, you have the ability to see the steps of everything and how it grows and the production, the harvest. You have the ability to see all that. So container garden is a special thing, but you got to know how to create the same energy, the same way of gardening, just like the forest. So in the container, it seems like it's just a container, but I'm basically growing just like I'm growing outdoors, in the ground, in the forest. Why? Because you create the same system, the flow. You create the same flow. Okay, let me see. That proof is right behind you. Oh, well, all right. Thank you for it, your aspect. The proof is right behind me. That's it. That's it. You're right. Thank you for that. That's the proof behind me there. That's my garden, guys. And if you're new and you don't know about me, please check out my channel. You're going to see the way I grow my food. And every year, the same type of production. Every year. And basically, growing the food the same spot. Could you imagine? You growing food the same spot for so many years and still able to get this kind of production. You know why? Because you maintain what you do. You maintain in your soil, not destroying it. You maintaining it. So it will always be rich. It will always be better because what you add in product that will maintain your soil. It's like your body. You got to maintain your body. If you don't eat properly, you know what could happen. So what I'm saying is, container garden is a beautiful thing. You just have to able to transform the same way into that container. Do you guys understand? I want to know if you guys understand. Without with our bare eyes, we don't see the amount of bacteria in the soil. Our eyes cannot see. But there's thousands of different type of bacteria in your soil right there. But your eyes don't see them. And they all play their own little role in your soil. They all play their own little role. So what I do, I maintain them. I give them what they like. So they stick around and they make sure my soil remain always maintained, always balanced, full of nutrients, full of minerals, because I'm giving them what they want, not driving them away, not trying to get rid of them. I'm feeding them with the things they love, so they're going to be there. So now they're going to be creating. They build your soil for you. They actually build your soil for you. Many of what I learned from gardening, guys, what I've learned from gardening, I realize how beneficial these insects are in the soil. I've seen this with my own eyes, even though sometimes you really cannot see them. But if you pay attention, you could see the work being done in your soil. You can't see them. But if you're paying attention, you're going to see the work that being done in your soil. You see what I'm saying? These things actually do greatness in your soil. This is one of the reasons why I would not take a fruit that I get from somewhere and throw it in my compost. I will not throw anything that I don't grow. If I don't grow it, it's not going in my compost. If I grow it, then it goes in my compost. I'm not introducing no unwanted bacteria, insect in my soil. And many times we do that. Many times we do that. We do that with the meat. I'm not knocking nobody, guys. You use what you want, but meat create an oil. Meat create this oil. It's like an oil, and that, yes, you might see worm creeping out of it, and you feel, yes, but that messing with your soil. That oil. Hey, Sissy, Texas, God, I know how you doing. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you know, that oil messing with your soil. So I don't want these things. I'm using what nature provides. When I go, like I keep saying, when I go to the forest, I don't see anyone through there with a bucket of water. I don't see anyone through there with 40 light, whatever man you're throwing around them. I don't see that. So if you're able to transform that same way in your garden, then you don't need to even go to the, you know. But like I understand, many people don't have the land and don't have the bushes to go around. But so this is where bringing it into the container comes from. And this is what I'm going to be doing in my container garden series. This is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to show you how to bring that same energy, that same way of gardening from out the forest into your container and show you the production you're going to get. But this only for people who are not willing to use, you know, these type of stuff. You have to remember this work for a natural garden. A garden that grows natural. I love container growth. It's a wonderful thing. You just got to know how to man over it and transform the same energy up inside of it. And this year, I'm going to be doing a lot of container garden. Still going to do my in-ground, but I'm going to be doing a lot of container garden because I want to introduce this way. The same method I'm using in the ground is the same method I'm transforming into the container garden. And I guarantee you, if you follow this way, I guarantee you, you would not have to. Every spring, your soil will be in good shape if you follow this trend. What I'm trying to tell you. Your soil will always be rich in your container. Always. You just got to, in the fall, you just got to do your work in the fall. And all that is coming up, you have, if you in container garden, and that's what you do, and you don't want to spend no money, all right? Tune into my container garden series. Tune into that, and you will see how successful you become without spending any money. Because planter don't spend money in his garden. Planter don't spend a dime in his garden. And look behind me. And he don't spend a dime. The only how I might spend a dime is if I see a new plant that I like, I might say, okay, that's the only how. Other than that, not a dime. So with this method I'm introducing you guys to, I guarantee you, and I'm guaranteeing you this, if you follow every step, I guarantee you, every spring, your soil will be ready for your plant, for planting. Every spring. And you have them in a container. You just got to maintain. And we're going to be showing all these videos, because now we're going to be showing all these videos showing the whole process. And in the challenge, I'm going to be uploading a few of them in the challenge, because I know there's new gardeners who might want to learn how to grow some food. Remember, my way is not to spend any money. And my way is not to send you out there to buy container for $50 and $60. Okay? My way is not to spend. That's which is nature. Everything, nature don't spend money. Nature don't deal with money. Everything just happens natural. So if you're able to transform that, it's the same. You wouldn't spend a dime. And in your container garden, it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you are. You still could grow food without spending a dime. And this is what I'm teaching over here. Growing food, healthy food, beautiful taste, without spending a dime. So container garden is a beautiful thing. Beautiful. You just got to know how to transform the same energy of the flow in the forest and bring it in, up into your container. You got to create a free way that the bugs could go up. It not stays under your container, that when you move your container, you see a bunch of worms under it. You want them up in your container. So you create that free way out of the soil, up in your container, and they create that beautiful system in the bottom. And this is where the nutrients, the mineral, this is where they lies. So this is where that main root is pushing itself down to feed from. Do you see what I'm coming from? This is where the main root pushing itself to feed from. And like I mentioned earlier, you put a layer to the top of weed or grass or whatever. That is when that start breaking down and start releasing its nutrients and its mineral, that's going to be feeding them new roots. So the main roots pushing itself down to the bottom, feeding from the bottom of the container. And then what you put to the top, just releasing slowly. And when it releases it in the soil, all them white young root just feeding themselves. So if you really look into what I'm saying and practice and put it to practice, it will work. I guarantee you tonight it will work. I'm not even guessing. I'm not even telling you it might. It will work. But like I mentioned, you cannot add any of these things from the store into that, because that destroy all the hard work you did. You put in all them beautiful earthworms that you do. You see how fat my the earthworms and them is in my garden? Do you see how fat and long they, because I feed them every year. So they're only getting bigger and longer. You could do the same thing in your container. Maybe if your container get too small for them, maybe they might just wobble themselves and out. But they will enter. The same one you have to the bottom of your container, you should create a way for them to get up and be in the container, not to the bottom. Not to the bottom, guys. Come on. We want them in the soil. Up in the soil. So yes, guys, this container garden is beautiful. I'm telling you right now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Once you understand. Because I'm going to tell you this. Yes, I want to be shouting out everybody in a minute. I don't want to get off of this. Container garden is special, you know, because you got to get creative. It's creativity now. Creativity. It's not about how the container look, and that's what most people cares about. Most people cares about how the container look. Well, guess what? I have container 7 years old, and I'm not throwing them away. I have container 8 years old, and I'm not throwing them away. And if you see how they look beat up, but guess what? Guess what? They produce a lot of food out of them. So I'm not into, I spend $100 for a container of $50, $60, and at the end of the day, I can't get no harvest. What sense does that make? What sense does that make? So don't look at the container, guys. You could have a $2 container. Once it's big enough, it will do a whole, you'll be surprised. So don't get twisted up with the container and how it look. I understand you or you can't. Well, if it's around your house, around your yard, I understand. But if you could take them away to the edges of your land where not too much be seen, I understand. You don't want them to look. But don't too much worry about the looks of the container and how much the container costs. That's not what you're looking for. You're looking for the right size container. You're looking for creating a rich, beautiful, natural soil. These are the things you're looking for. Rich, natural soil and a big enough container. That's your goal for production. And you caring for the plant. Because number one, you got to know when to go. You got to know when to go to that plant and take care of that plant. This is the next thing again. You got to know the days when to go around a plant and take care of it. It might sound like what he talking about, but believe it. Believe it. Believe it. I'm telling you right now, believe it. You got to know. Let me see. It helped if the seed programmed the way. Well, thank you for saying that variety of aspect. Thank you for saying that. And you have a point. You have a strong point there. My seeds that I have seeds 8 years old, 10 years old. I have seeds these age upon them. I have seeds come from 11 years, 10 years trend. Basically, what I'm saying is I've been growing the same plant for 10 years. And the seed, every year they're producing seed, and I'm saving the seed them from the same plant, coming from the same plant for 10 years. Some of them 8 years, some of them 7. You see what I'm saying? So these seeds already programmed to my type of soil. When I say to my type of soil, the way I maintain my soil, what I feed my soil with. So these plants, these seeds already programmed to the way I grow. The soil, they already programmed. So if you get seed from me, the honest truth is, if you get seed from me and you want production, you're going to have to do this. It's best. I'm not saying you can't do other things. What I'm saying is best to feed them the same way I feed them, because you're going to they're already programmed that way. This is the type of soil they love. This is the type of, the richness of the soil. This is what they love. So, like my peppers, I grow 8-foot pepper trees, right? I grow pepper trees 8 foot tall. And it happen, it could happen every year. And I'm guarantee you, I'm gonna show you that this year. 8-foot pepper tree again this year. Because the seed already programmed. You understand what I'm saying? This is why I could tell you. I can tell you that I'm gonna grow 8-foot bell pepper tree. I could tell you that. You know why? The seed them already programmed for that. So we could program seed. I don't know if you guys know that. But we could program seeds. We could program seed to love plenty water, the plants, and we could program them to survive with little water. You see what I'm saying? It's so much in this thing, guys. It's so much in this garden thing. I don't know. I have a passion for it, and I'm open up to learn. And every day I put my foot in my garden, I learn something new. And people might say, how are you going to learn something new every day? Yes, I do. Because I open up myself. Every time I go in the garden, I open up. I release myself and open up to learning. And you will learn new things. Why? Because you didn't go in the garden and believe you know everything. You go in there believing that there's something for me to learn today. And I'm open to learn. Okay. I've been doing this thing for a long time now. I've been doing posting on YouTube for a while as well. And for the people who follow me, right? For the people who really follow me for years go by, they will see that I grow my food the same way. Never change anything. Same way. And my garden always green and beautiful. Doesn't matter whether it's raining or not. If we get a drought 3-4 weeks, my garden's still green. Still green. Because there's ways to plant. There's a lot of things in gardening, and I've been sharing for a while now. I come up here every Thursday and I give a lot of information about gardening. Every Thursday. I come up here and I give a lot of information. And the thing about me, I have proof to back what I'm saying. Because everything I'm telling you right now, I could go and pull a video showing it to you. I could go and pull a video showing you I 8-foot pepper tree. I could go and pull a video showing you exactly what I'm doing in my soil. So all these things is full proof. I'm not just up here talking. Hey, the everyday life, how you doing? So yes, gardening season is here again. Let's go, guys. Let's go. So now, we now talk about container garden. Now I'm going to step in to a little, maybe raised bed, maybe in-ground. Many people, right? Many people do raised bed garden as well. And what I've noticed, I mean, everybody have their own way of doing it. But what I noticed with me, my soil was red clay, right? I say this a million times. But it was actually red clay. But over the years, I refuse to add anything unless it's natural or unless it comes from nature into the garden. And guys, you got to have patience. You got to have patience. You got to have discipline, because I'm going to tell you this tonight. You can listen to me here tonight telling you how to grow your food natural without using any form of stuff you got to go and buy. Right? And you listen to me. But then you watch a video with somebody adding, putting things around their plan. And right there, you could forget everything I tell you. You can forget everything I tell you, and you go on using the same thing you don't even know about. Which one is better? Should we use stuff we don't know about if we could get access to natural stuff? I don't know. You got to decide. That's got to be your choice. But let's go in a little to in-ground garden, our raised bed garden for a minute. Now, raised bed garden, in-ground garden, it comes with a lot of work, right? It really do. It comes with a lot of work, and I'm not sure if many people willing to go out there and put in that kind of work. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, it pays off. That's the thing. The thing is, it pays off. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It pays off. You might not want to do it, but it pays off. I'm telling you right now. Okay. It really pays off. Because you see, when you're actually doing something, right? You're actually doing something that natural, and you ain't got to worry about. Let me run a little clip here for a second, guys. I hope the internet is planter. Who afraid of the little war? I mean, you shouldn't be afraid, because the production is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, okay, guys, I show this video a million times already, but I'm sure there's new people here as well, or maybe new people might come back and maybe want to see, maybe able to see this. But I just want to show you guys something that I do. The kind of things I do to maintain and keep my garden growing. Look, all right? Look at my garden. Do you see the beauty in it? I mean, look at it. But anyhow, let me play this video. Let you guys see what's going on. All right, so I'm digging out the trench. Okay, so what happened, I already did over here. So I'm going to show you now what I do to maintain this soil. Many people might not want to do this. This might be real hard work to some people, which I understand. Now, what I'm showing you here. Yes, thank you, the everyday life. Thank you. Beautiful soil. You know why? This was actually red clay. This is what I do, guys, and change the soil. That's why. All right, all right. You see how it's spread? You see how the carpet spread out? Yes, that's what I'm telling you guys. This is what I do. I adapt nature, the way nature works. So you see these wood already, they already start breaking down. So within a year and a half, these wood gonna break down completely. But meanwhile, they actually breaking down and they're releasing nutrients in the soil. Now this gonna create so much different earthworms and all these beautiful insect and what we call parasite into our soil and create this beautiful garden for us. Natural garden. Those logs will eventually break down nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. No, in that area, when I ready to plant in that area, which I already plant in that area, what I plant in that area, I plant some nice edos in that area right now. So you see, this is what I do, guys. This is how I garden. You see, this is how I garden. And if you, for the people who follow me, they know how my garden always looking and always striving. So what I'm trying to tell you, if you want to grow food without spending a dime, you at the right place. Because we ain't designed to spend any money. You understand? And even you're doing container garden, we still have ways of helping you to create that same type of energy into your container, just like same type. You see? So don't just understand that planter do a lot of work. Planter don't just come up here and talk about his garden. He actually works. You see these logs I was lifting? I was actually lifting these logs. I joke them, I'd carry them. Then when I done, I bury them. No, in this area now, rich. If you see the soil, because that already break down. But if you see the soil, how it's rich, And if you see all them hot worms underneath it, you seeing ants, you seeing all different type of insect. You see what I'm saying? In that area, you got to know how to walk this thing and you be fine. I'm telling you. I know that walk for sure. We have that soil in our yard, and I was able to build some great soil with wood chips from our tree. Hot compost. Okay, all right, I hear that. It was hard work for me. It is hard work. But the thing about, you know what? I think I can't remember, but someone said one time, they asked me the question. I can't remember who, but I'm going to break it down a little. Why I do that. Someone asked me one time, they say, but can't you add like string beans and these things to give instead of you got to go and get these wood and lift them and bury them. If you add like the string beans and the stuff you get out your garden, if you add them in there, would it be the same result? No, it's not going to be the same result. You got to understand, it could never be the same result because the amount of nutrients, minerals, and carbon this thing is releasing in your soil. You're going to take a whole heap of string bean to do that. And guess what? This gonna break down, release all that nutrient, and turn to compost right up inside the soil. Now, this also gonna help keep your soil from getting clangy. I don't know if you guys ever see me using my hands and dig my soil. Like I could use my hand and go down in my soil with my hand. This is where you get from the result of these tree logs. So if I could have get that result of a few string beans and a few things out the garden, would you think I would have been going lifting any heavy logs? No, the logs have a lot more benefit. It helps change your soil. It helps transform the texture of your soil. It helps keep your soil from clanging together. You see what I'm saying? So way more benefit than if you just, yes, add in string beans, add in the weeds, add in all these things. Yes, it helps. But when you're looking for the maximum, when you're looking for everything, then you got to put in the work. Okay, let me see. It was hard. Okay. Yes, okay. So how much of us doing gardening, plant a garden with? Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if anybody doing it at this point. But if you know me for years and use all these results you see I pull out, and you're not trying to transform into growing your food, don't worry about, oh, I'm doing it in container and planter doing it in the ground. Don't worry about that because now I'm bringing videos with containers now, showing you the same transformation from out of the forest straight in your container. So the same type of result. So if that was the why, now you have a reason now to check out my container garden series. Okay. All right. You see, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, I can't remember who asked me the question. You know, but like you say, variety of oxygen, it helps with the oxygen. And this is where we got to understand too. Air. Air. Plants need air. Even their roots need air. You see what I'm saying? Where the life of the plant is, the root. When the plant germinates, what happened first? What happened first from the time the seed start open? What happened first? Anyone want to answer the question for me? Anyone want to answer the question? When a seed germinate, what the first thing happened? Hey, Psalms 146, how you doing? All right, thank you, thank you. Glad to have you here. Is anyone want... Is anyone want to answer this question? I say it a million times already, so let me see. Nope, that's not the first thing happened. T-I-G-S-Y. That's not the... Nope, nope, nope. Let me see. The everyday life. It reached for the sun. Nope. Buji Pepper. Cantina Garden, but I'm going to make an attempt. Okay, all right. Yes, Buji Pepper says she's gonna try it this year. Please check out the series because I'm telling you, you wouldn't regret it. I'm telling you. All right. All right. Okay, Psalms 146. All right. Let me see. It's sent down the taproot to look for nutrients. Okay. Fifi got it. Yes, Fifi got it. That's what happened. It sends down the root. That's the first thing comes out. The first thing comes out. Mint root push dummy. Mini root push. Mini root push dummy. Okay. Now, the first thing comes out is the root. That root that goes down. And that root go down and is searching for the nutrients, the mineral. That root is like a signal. That root go down and searching for what's in the soil. All right? So when that root go down and search for what's in the soil, this is a way he go adjust himself to that type of environment, that type of soil. Okay? Before it push out its head, that root's gone down feeding itself already. Then you see the upper part start pushing out. So yes, if you Johnny got it, the roots force goes down. Hey Sandra, living life for life, how you doing? Yes, the roots, first thing, pushing its roots down, searching for nutrients and minerals and whatever it have down in it. That one go down searching, and it's going to adjust itself to what condition you have available for them down there, and they will survive. They will survive from that. This is how you program seed. I did a live with this the other day. I did a live with the same thing the other day, how you program seed. You can, if you program in seed, yes, variety of aspect, it goes down to feed, definitely. And while it feeding, then it starts to push up the part that goes up. And then it starts opening up. That one looking for light. That's the one that looking for light. One looking for food, one looking for light. Energy. Yeah. So, listen to me, man. I could sit down there and I could talk, listen to me, a whole lot about gardening and plant for hours. I can do that. And proof at the same time. Hey, Tories brain, what's up, man? And full of proof at the same time. I could draw proof of everything I'm seeing. So, gardening, man, I just want everybody to be successful in growing their food. This is why, guys, this is why I do videos. I could just do videos. I just growing my food and that's it. But this is why I take the time out. You see what I do? I choose Thursday night. And more, what I do? Gardening. Because there's so much new gardeners out here today that willing to learn, that want to learn to grow something. So I dedicate my time to spread the word. You can grow something without spending a dime. Don't follow the people who tell you you need this and you need that and you got to get this. And when you catch yourself, the price scare you away. Next thing you forget you wanted to garden. Over here, we tell you how not to spend a dime. You understand? That's how we do it. We tell you how not to spend a dime, but still able to have a successful garden. Yes. So, as you see, man, we talk about container garden and we also talk about in-ground, where I show you that clip of how I put the wood inside. Let me see if I can find a clip for you that can show you how I plant. Let me see if I can find a video. Give me 1 second, guys, all right? So God, I want to show you guys, I think I planted some stuff the other day. And give me a second. I planted some stuff the other day, and let me look for that video because what I'm trying to show you guys, man, is this one. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna run this video for a little for you. I'm gonna show you a little. Hey, LP, what's up? How you doing? Wait, go ahead, variety of aspect. Go ahead. Variety of aspect, go ahead with the question. Okay, go ahead with the question. Okay, meanwhile, I'm gonna present this video right here. These are my seedling guys, right? I think these are some cabbage and broccoli. But if you notice, you're gonna see how small they are. And this is how I love planting them. I love to plant them this way because it gives me that more connection with them. You know what I mean? They become a part of me. Able to set them, get them germinate, and able to take care of them from this plant, from this stage, it's awesome. So let's grow into this that we're going and plant here. Stay tuned with me, guys, because I want to show you how I'm planting these and how important it is to plant the way I plant. All right. So this is one of my favorite tools. This is one of my favorite tools. If you notice, these holes already prepared. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna soften the bottom of the holes there. Okay? The holes are okay, guys. These holes were already prepared. Meaning these holes already, all they do, they're just ready for the plants. So now all I'm doing, I'm actually softening up the bottom. But they was already prepared already months ahead. Already big, so I'm just gonna soften the bottom. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. This, you don't want to damage these roots. You want to make sure these roots are perfect when you plant them. So you see the soil is soft. So I just put it and I put it down inside and I pull it together. Look at the soil, guys. Look at the soil, and at the same time, you see, this is what planters do, man, and the proof is in the pudding. Look at the soil and look what's in the soil. All you're seeing is leaf and all the weeds from, you see what's going on there? You're naturally seeing a natural. It can't be no more natural. Look at it. Natural. Every bit of it is natural. That's what I do, guys. And I bring it right under the bottom leaf. You see how perfect that look in there? That's how we do it, guys. So when we plant them this deep, what happens is the root gonna be under the ground, drying all the nutrients, all the minerals out of the soil, from the bottom of the soil. So
Every morning, same story.
okay. Nurse, variety of aspect, you go ahead. If you have a question, you go ahead. Right here, go ahead. Basically, what I'm showing you guys there is how I plan. And the way I plan give me great production. Great production. The way I plan. If you notice how the holes them. Okay, thank you, LP. Thank you. Yes. Yes, great production. The way I plan. If you notice, right? If you notice, let me see. Hold on. Guys, please make sure to like the video, please. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button. Oh, thank you guys. All right. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. It's variety of aspect. You have the question? Okay. Let me know. I'm gonna run this clip for a minute meanwhile. All right. Yes, I appreciate that like, guys. Wow. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Because I'm loading you guys with information here tonight. All right. Now, let me give you, okay, so let's go back into this video. Look at the holes, them guys. The soil, look at the soil. The thing about it with this soil, while the plant growing, these leaves still releasing. So the plant's feeding. Let's go on for a few more minutes. You have to be very careful, guys. You see, the root is perfect. Perfect root. You come, the next thing I want to see. The next thing I want to see. when you plant, if you notice how I'm planting, right? I'm planting, but I'm planting very small. There's babies. There's babies. What right the fruits on the plant? Well, it have a lot to do with the moon. It have a lot to do with the moon. It also have a lot to do with the sun unripening, unripening. The moon and also the sun. Okay, hold on. The hole already soft. You put it down inside there and you pull the soil around it and you leave it there standing up perfect. Okay. This is the next hole. You come, you soften up the hole. You make sure the hole is soft. You make sure it's soft. Then you take a next one. Root is perfect. You put it down inside here. This plant is real baby plant, you know. I'm not sure if you guys see it, but this plant is real baby plant. If you know you're not gonna be taking care of these plants, don't plant them like that. Because in planting them in this case, what could happen? There's leaf that could fly down from trees and cover them. So if you ain't able to go out and remove that leaf, the plant could just fail, you see. So be mindful of that. I do it because I love it. I love the connection. I also go out and make sure I pay attention to them. So let's go again. And perfect. Same thing over here. You do the same thing. You soften the holes then. You get the seedlings. If you know you wouldn't be taking care of your plants, please do not plant them this young. Allow them to get bigger. All right? Because when you plant them in this kind of stage, you got to take care of them more. They require more care. Okay? So we come here again, we do the same thing. We soften the bottom. The hole already prepared, the soil is beautiful. So all we're doing, we're just softening up the root a little. Okay? And we put it down inside here and we bury it and we just pull it around and leave it there looking perfect. Same thing with this one. We soften the root. We take them and we put them down in there. Perfect. Okay, guys, so basically, this is what I'm doing. I have a lot more here to plant, which I have some holes right down here. If you notice, I have some holes here that I'm going to plant. Basically, I'm going to plant over here. This is 2024 Spring Garden. I'm going to be planting out this whole area. Okay. All right. All right. So if you notice what I was saying, I prepared my soil months ago. The soil was already prepared and waiting for the plants. So all I was doing, I was waking up the bottom of the plant. So when I plant, the roots can able to push it away. But like I know I was mentioning, when you plant your seedling that young, it requires a lot of care. But in a few months, I'm going to show you them same seedlings. Not, you know what? Not even one of all of them standing right now. All of them standing right now. Every last one of them. Not even one of them dry up or anything. All of them. All the hole is full. So in a few months, I'm going to be showing you these same seedlings, which is broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower. Yeah, broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower. And I think it's collard greens. And you know what? They come from some old seeds. I have them seed years ago. About 8 years I have them seed. Set them out and they germinate like 4 days. They germinate. And I have them for so long. Now they're in the ground. Right now, start to get green. When you see they start to get green, you see they start, that shows you they catching, they feeding. The plant is feeding itself. They already showing the sign already. But my focus now, I'm allowing that garden to do its thing right now. Don't plant it up. Lots of food. So now I'm focusing on my container garden series where I'm transforming the same type of gardening in ground into the container. This is what I'm going to be doing for this year. I'm going to be doing it hard. But now I want to say, how you guys doing tonight, man? How you guys doing tonight? Have anybody in here already seen germination? Already seen germination? If you're in here and you see germination, press 1. Because I know it's an excited feeling. If you see any germination already in the Plant a Herb Garden Challenge, press 1. Oh, yes. Bean juice. Oh, wow. Okay. 7 out of 10. That's a big, wow. That's a big progress right there. Psalms 146, 7 out of 10. Wow. And Ty GS already seen. Okay, Texas Lala, 6 of, oh, wow. You guys will be celebrating. You guys will be dancing, man. Oh, okay. All right, LP. Oh, wow. You guys will be dancing. My goodness. I could imagine though. Why not? Come on. Why not? Why not? I can imagine the joy. All right, Fifi Urban Hope said, already see germination. Okay. You guys, oh man, you guys must be excited. My goodness. I will be up partying most of them this weekend. Wow. That's pretty fast. Wow, you guys ain't playing, boy. My goodness. My goodness. But it is good. It's good to hear that because germination is one of the most important part. Because without germination, you can't get nowhere. So germination process is awesome. What I want to say tonight concerning to the Herb Garden Challenge, I said it earlier up in the live, but I'm going to repeat it. I have created another hashtag for the people. I wanted to plant them small in the pot like you. Okay, all right. Okay, I love planting them small. They just give me, it's just so good. You see what I'm saying? Wait, hold on. I get that connection. I get that connection. Right. I get that connection with them. Yep. Yes, what I wanted to say, I've created a new hashtag. Let me see, I have zero, but a couple of the cells are growing some more. Okay. All right, all right. Still got time. Yes, there's people who wanted to join up to 30. Somebody reach out to me, wanted to join. They say they hear about it 30, right? I understand. But the thing about it is, we have cutoff dates. And the cutoff dates is the force. We did a little extension. Why? Because in our live, there were people in the live showing us they uploaded, but the video was buffing. So we gave a little extension for that because it wasn't their fault. Because they was trying for hours, several people. We did a little extension for them because it wasn't their fault. But beyond that, which we end it. Because like I said, I'm the judge, I'm the host, and I'm the judge. I gotta watch all the videos. I gotta make sure I know who did not upload, if someone missed an upload, if they didn't share. Guys, like I'm saying, you have to share this challenge out. On your community page, you got to mention it. This is how you could win prizes. All right? Support each other however you can. Okay? But what I was saying, I try to create this because there's other people wanting to be in the challenge, but this one already closed off because it have a timeline. So now we create a new hashtag, and that anyone want to join that can post on that hashtag. So you still stand a chance of being in the Herb Garden Challenge. This just for people who did not upload on time. You understand? The deadline passed. So the new Herb Garden Challenge, where people could actually upload their video, not on this one that already, they could post the challenge, the same challenge. But I don't want it over here because I already set rules over here, and I don't want to break my own rules. It's like if I'm breaking my own rules, it's like, what kind of example? Everybody gonna feel okay, then I could break it too. So no, there's a cutoff time. And I know there's other people who want to grow and who will love to be in the challenge. But so I open up a new hashtag that they could also participate on this side. Who knows, they might still stand a chance of winning something. But I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm not going to say winning anything as yet. But because this platform going to be for people who now join in and who trying to get, but over here is already shut off. Yes, the hashtag is in the chat, guys. Right. That's for the people that missed the March 4th deadline. That no one else accepted. Now you got to go over here. The new people who want to do it have to go over this side now and join from over there. So it's not right, no G. It's PH Planter Herb Challenge. This I didn't no garden this time. This one is Planter Herb Challenge 2024. So if you know anyone that interested and want to join, or they missed the deadline and they still want to join, you send them to that hashtag. And that one begin March the 10th. Same rules apply, but it begin March the 10th. Okay, yeah. Fifi Urban, the information is on the community tab. Right, if anyone confused, I think Fifi Urban already posted out. Already, I think I posted out already too. So if you could mention it to people that you still could participate, but you got to use the other hashtag, because on this other side, these people already, the deadline already hit. So this is where we got to focus now on the other side. So they're welcome to join. Yes, they're welcome to join. All right? Everyone welcome to join. Just because I can't be dealing with, I got to figure out who didn't upload on time, or who upload on time, or I can't, no, that's too much work for me. So I prefer the other hashtag over the other side, so I know it's different than, I ain't got to worry about who upload on time. Over here is more serious because there's prices available. Yes, people donate to these challenge. So there's no room for breaking the rules, them guys. Let's make it simple. Yes, Psalms 146. She could join that one. So you give her the hashtag, the new hashtag, Planter Hub Challenge. Not the G. The G is out. Planter. Let me see. This one, Planter HC 2024. That's the hashtag we're dealing with. All right. That's the hashtag we're dealing with. So if you know anyone want to join, you could give them that hashtag. Don't invite them to join this one. This one already roll off already. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes. So all I'm yes, Texas Lala. No. You're taking out the wait, hold on. Oh, sorry. Yes, the G is out. Can we? Well, I mean, it's open. Okay, let me see. Hold up. Can we do both? I mean, both. Can you do both? I'm not sure how it might look. Let me think about it, Texas Lala, all right? Because I still have until the 10th before you upload. Give me a minute. Let me think about it. Before the 10th, I'll announce it, if you could do it on board. Just so there be more people in the second. I mean, that's a good point. Hey, the educated natural, how you doing? Thank you for being here. That sound good, Texas Lala, but give me my next live. I'll think about it. All right, but what you say makes sense. If I showed where everybody, like where everybody posted it, I'll think about it. Okay. Yes. Like if I'm not doing same 10 hub. If I'm doing prices, then it might be different. But if I'm doing no prices, then maybe everybody could. I think about it. All right. Thank you for asking that question, though. Thank you, because yes. Okay, all right. You see that? All right. If your man says you will stick to the right, so it'll be less confusing. Right. That's why I say I got to think about it first. Okay. So yes, guys. Well, if I do well for the new people, it's 10 different set of forms. If I decide that, which I ain't decide yet, if I'm on a way, people from this one post on the other one, maybe they could still use that would be still use their hubs instead of go to 10 different hubs. But maybe in my next live before the 10, I'll make that decision. All right. Yes, guys. So if you have or you know anyone, wait, who named 10? Somebody named 10 come in here. Okay, guys, if I miss anyone, I'm sorry. So welcome everyone. Okay, variety of aspects say no. Okay. All right. Anyhow, the challenge is kicking and oh, you 10. Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, TEN. Oh. I don't get it. I don't get it. TEN. Okay, I don't get it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you here. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Truly appreciate you guys. Yes. Yeah. I don't realize. Oh man, I don't realize. Wow. Oh wow. Okay. So guys, you guys get what I'm saying, right? If you know anybody wanna join the Hub Garden Challenge and delete, send them to the other hashtag. And they got to upload on the 10th of March. Planta, is it too? Planta, is it took me a while too? People always said 10. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, it really caught me tonight. I'm saying, wait, I'm seeing everybody saying 10. So I'm saying, wait, who named 10 up in here? So I'm scrolling up. Then yes, I just said a great news. All right, all right. And I'm also getting some seed together for her as well. Psalms 146. Yes, I'm getting some seed to send for she as well. Yes, guys. So if you know anybody interested, please send them over to another hashtag so it make it easier for me here because the people over here is the one who actually upload on time and following the rules. So it make it a lot easier for me than mixing everybody together. Then I got to figure out who did not upload on time, who did not. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not easy to judge everybody. And I know you guys want it fair, just like me. I want it fair. And if you see something, maybe I mightn't see. You ain't got to call name, but you mention it. But I just want to say this, guys. You only could upload 2 videos per month. I give the specific date. I don't want 3 and 4 and 5 videos. I got to look through them. That's a lot of video I have to pour through. That's why I say 2 video a month. That's enough video to upload a month. You see what I'm saying? 1 the 5th, 1 the 25th. Not 3 and 4 videos. Then that's going to be the ton load of video that I got to look to. Remember, there's people who, there's prices that people donate. They're going to be watching too. People don't want to donate, and then when they look, they see people win, and then they miss the update, and they did. So I'm doing this to make it easier for myself. This is why I promote it for months. But I want to say, shout out to all the people. I don't want to call name because I just forget some people, and I don't want people to get, oh, well, I did promote too, and I hear you. I don't want to get in that. But there's people who promote it real hard. There are people who was actually promoted real hard on their platform. I appreciate you guys so much. The people who promote on their community page. There's people who was talking about it on their channel, on their live. Man, thank you all, because by you guys doing that, it's able to get more people aware that there's actually a Herb Garden challenge going on. Makes sense. There's a lot of people who join. Yeah, that's a lot of video I got to pull through. Could you imagine if I just allow everybody to post? It's going to make it too confusing for me. And I want to make sure that this thing judged properly, fair. And I'm sure you guys got to want the same thing. I'm sure. All right, so let's do it nice and easy, peaceful. Let's do it that we could enjoy ourselves, enjoy the journey. That when we look back one day, we can say, yes, I did it. You know what I'm saying? I did it. Because I know the people from last year, I know they're proud of themselves right now. Why they're proud of themselves? Because they did it. They did it last year. And they enjoyed themselves. Even though everybody couldn't turn out a winner, at the end of the day, everybody still end up with their herbs. Everybody end up with their fresh herbs. And everybody learn something as well. So, yes, Atlanta Herb Garden Challenge, man, is on its way again. This is our 2nd year, and everybody excited, and so am I excited as well. The journey is an amazing journey, and I'm proud to be the host of this challenge. Oh yes. And guys, don't forget, if you want to donate to this challenge, we still appreciate, we still will appreciate it, because right now we have 5 to 6 people able to win. I got to get that straightened out to know exactly how much. We still have. So if we can get more donation, we will appreciate it. And I just want to say thanks everyone who donate to this channel. I truly appreciate you guys. Thanks to all the members. Thanks to all the subscribers. Thanks to all the viewers. Thanks everyone to get me to that 7,000 mark subscribers. I truly appreciate you guys, man. Yes. You're welcome. Yes, guys, please continue to share and support. Support however you can, guys, however you can. All right, awesome, awesome. Yeah. Yes, guys. Yes, guys. Yes, guys. How wonderful. The rhythm, the energy is right here, man. Oh man, this thing is awesome. I'm telling you, and I've been saying this. I've been saying this. You don't want to miss this. I've been saying this. You don't want to miss this. This is an opportunity you don't want to miss. I'm telling you. Because people is getting excited, people is growing, people is learning. I mean, you don't want to miss this opportunity. I'm telling you, man. And I've been saying it. And this is why I decide to open up the other hashtag, because I do understand, man, it's gonna boil down to a part where you might be asking yourself, man, I sorry I didn't join this thing, man, because it's excited. Look, LP, I'm so glad to have LP, because LP was saying he gonna join, then he was saying, and LP upload this video, man. Come on. LP upload the video. Wow. That's awesome. Glad to have you, LP. Glad to have every one of you. Glad to have all the people who was here last year and back again. And also, we have new people this year. Glad to have you guys again. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's go for the ride. Let's make it happen. Enjoy yourself. Educate yourself. Make this thing happen. Okay, you see? That's what I'm saying. LP said, yep, my first video ever. You motivate me to go ahead and take that step. Awesome. Wow. Super grateful. Wow. Good to hear that, LP. Good to hear that. Good to hear that, man. Good to hear that. Ain't that something? At least that's what I'm saying, man. Doing great things and reaching people, man. Sometimes we don't even understand the people we reach, you know? But people sometimes not, you know what? Sometimes you reach people and they don't be in the chat. They don't be in your video, but they will email you and tell you how they appreciate what you're doing and keep on doing what you're doing. They like the great message you spread into the wall, you know. So sometimes you have supporters you're not seeing. Yeah, you have supporters you don't see, you never see, but they support you, man. You know what I'm saying? So yes, so I want to thank everyone. I posted a video last night basically thanking everyone for all the everything, all the support they give to this channel. Yes. Okay, let me see. You know, I just wanna show appreciation. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let people know that I appreciate them and everything they have done. Your people who purchase seed from me because I was promoting the seed package. I also promote my liquid manual. I'm not even gonna say, I'm using my different words. Liquid manual. I also, people also reach out to me for that. You listen me. I wanna say thanks everyone for all the support. And because of the support, it helped, it's able to do things in different ways. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to thank everyone, all the members of the channel. And guys, don't forget, you could become a member of this channel if you feel like, all right? You could become a member of this channel, all right? Yes, so shout out to all the members, all the moderators, all the supporters, all the viewers, all the subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to all the people who also see what I'm trying to do and how I'm trying to uplift others in many ways possible. So thanks every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. And don't forget, we still open to take donation for the Herb Garden Challenge. We will be that if we could get more winners, why not? If we can get more winners. These people will actually be working pretty hard for the next 3 months. Now, the seeing germination, what gonna start happening now? They got to take care of them. They got to keep them growing. That when the weather change, they could take them outdoors. But they got to work hard right now to keep this thing alive. Or if anyone want to donate to the other side, the other hashtag as well, that we could have a winner or two, that's good as well. We open to that. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate. Sometimes, me personally, I like to let people know I appreciate them and what they're doing. Sometimes you can't forget. Sometimes we can't forget to mention these things. We got to always let people know you appreciate. So thank you all for all the support that you guys have given. Thank you all for all the support you guys have given with this Herb Garden Challenge as well. Thanks to all the people who donate. to this challenge. Thanks to Variety of Aspect for donating. Thank you to Fifi Urban Homestead for donating. Thank you to Jimama for donating. Thank you to, well, Brandon. Okay, I'm gonna get more information about that. But there's people who are actually donating. This is why these things got to go right fair. Because people actually taking their hard on and donate, that people could walk away with a price. All right. So, all right. Yes, definitely. If you want to donate, you could donate to Cash App. You could email me. Whatever you decide. All right, we will appreciate it. Cash App, check, whatever, gift card, whatever. We will appreciate it because the hard-working people will able to walk away with prizes. All right, so we have 2 hashtags. It's up to you guys, but we will appreciate and we open to it. And I'm going to be promoting this right down till the 30th of June. So all the way down. Nothing is too small, guys. Nothing is too small. Anything we accepted. Whether it's a few seed, whether it's a few that, anything. Oh, yes, and thank you, Fifi Urban. I appreciate that. Don't forget as well, this channel, we also have, you know what, let me put it up on the screen. Hold on. Okay, right. If you would like to donate to the challenge, all right. Okay, thank you, Fifi Urban. Appreciate that. Don't forget this channel membership is available. If you would like to support the channel, thank you. Appreciate that. Yes, guys. So as you guys see what we do, we give back. That's what we do. We try to help. We try to motivate. So however you can support, we appreciate it. But I just want to say tonight was another amazing night. I share a lot of information tonight with you guys. Lots of information. So if you come in late, you could go back to the top. If you is a container garden, hey Denise Harris, what's up? It's 11:59 p.m. time. All right, all right. Time for the deadline on. Wait, hold on. Today's what? Yeah, same thing. 11:59 p.m. Maybe it's too. No. Maybe it's too. Maybe that might be too close, right? Anyhow, share it out. Let people know there's another Herb Garden challenge actually going on, and they're willing to join. They can go over on that hashtag. Because this one already hit the deadline and we not. And guys, please, 2 videos a month. Please make it easier for me to deal with. 2 videos per month. All right. Okay, thank you, Ty GSY. Appreciate it. And I think everyone should post it because at the end of the day, it make it easier over on this side. Instead of we have tons of video rolling in. Like last year, we have videos about burning fire. We have nothing to do with the Herb Garden challenge. Then sometimes you have people who only upload 1 video. never see them again. 2 videos, then some, So let's do it. Let's open up a different one that people could go over there. You see, instead of bringing it over here, because now it start causing a lot of stress, because now you got to figure out who did not upload on time, who missed upload. It's a lot of work, guys. It is a lot of work. So I'm only doing it for make it easier for myself, that I can see clearly, I can see more, instead of focusing on who did not upload on time and who did not hit the deadline. That's too much for me. Right, and the extra video board it would. I mean, come on. This is a Herb Garden challenge, guys. You know what I mean? This is a Herb Garden challenge. This is what we're doing. A Herb Garden challenge, not burning wood. That have nothing to do with the Herb Garden challenge. It was so funny because you had just mentioned that fire on Thursday, and then Friday I saw a person who started his video with a fire. Really? Yo, I'm telling you, man. Wow, guys, please, let's do this thing peaceful, easy, so everybody could have a good time. Remember, there's prizes to win at the end of this journey. There's prizes. Nope, only herbs. Only herbs. Oh man. Yes, but you guys got it, man. You guys got it. And like I say, remember, guys, if your seed did not germinate, reset more seed. Just make sure it's the same type of seed, same plant. Just make sure it's the same plant. But don't give up. We don't want nobody to give up. Not at all. Push to the end. Push to the end. Push to the end. Don't give up at all, guys. Push this thing to the end. At the end of the day, you walk away with some beautiful herbs that you grow. Could you imagine? Ain't that something? Okay, let me 1 second, guys. Let me run this and then. Yes, man, this time really fly, boy. It's just like it was yesterday. We did this Herb Garden challenge. It's just like we was promoting 2023 Herb Garden. That's how time runs so fast. We were promoting that, and time fly back. So we on the second rounds. Okay. I might have to reset mine because of the mole. Yes, well, do what you gotta do. You have time, Psalms 146. Okay, then he's not having the perfect weather. It's snowing my germination. Oh, really? Oh, wow. I hope everything work out for you, Dennis Harris. I hope everything work out. I might have to reset mine because of the mole, but I don't have any more of the licorice seeds. I use half and then set the other half. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Are you serious? No, you got to keep some in case they germinate. You have to do that. Well, you got to try get some more. You have time. You have time. I am excited to grow new herbs and to witness all the ones they have so many. Right? That's true, LP. Yep. That's it, man. That's it. So the good thing about it is everybody excited. That's a good thing. Everybody excited, and you should be. You should be. It's something you will never forget. Telling you right now. This is something you will never forget. You will always remember this challenge that you went through. So much good thing to learn about this. So much to learn. Right at this moment, this is just the beginning. But at this moment, I already harvest. Not harvest. I already learning about different herbs at this moment right now. At this moment, I'm learning, and it didn't even begin as yet. So think about it, guys. Think about it. Okay. Wow. Yep. But anyhow, guys, I want to thank you guys for coming out tonight again. I appreciate you guys. Seedlings start germinating. So you guys could go take a next peep. Yeah. Yeah, you guys could go take a next peep, man. Maybe, who knows? Maybe a couple more might germinate already. So you guys go and do your thing, take a next peep and see what's going on. I need to read packet and see expected germination time. Okay, that's good. Yes, happy growing, everyone. All right. Don't forget, guys, share that hashtag because it's going to be easier. You're not going to have a bunch of videos coming over this side where you actually, yes, people might post 2 videos for the whole challenge. This is a something. Look at the benefit and see why is need to be another hashtag that the people can go on. Look at it. I'm not going to explain it no more. You think about it and look at it, and you see why it's important for another hashtag. All right, Live from Scratch, good night. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Good night, the Everyday Life. Thank you, guys. All right, good night, good night. Good night, all right. All right, guys, so thank you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Fifi Orban. Thank you, the Everyday Life. Thank you, LP. Thank you, Live from Scratch. Thank you, Denise Harris. Thank you, Psalms 146. Thank you, TIEGSY. Tap in, enjoy. Thank you, the Educational Natural. And thanks everybody who come in here tonight, man. I appreciate each and every one. And just remember, before you go out, guys, hit that like button And always remember, Texas Lala, good night. Thank you for coming through. Always remember, we go live every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Since this challenge is going on, good night, Variety of Aspect. Thank you. Since this challenge is going on, I will be doing a lot of popping up from time to time because I want we able to have conversation. And guys, I also open to people come up and talk about what's going on. All right. I think that's in that thing as well. Yeah. Where I say you don't have to show your face, but you could at least come up and say something. All right. So we will be looking forward for that as well. All right. The people coming up and we having dialogue about gardening, the herbs, talk about some of the benefit, but we also have our disclaimer because we're not doctors. We just trying to grow some herbs. So yes, guys, thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out tonight. You guys have a blessed and wonderful week. And don't forget, every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good night, everyone. Peace, love, and blessing to each and every one of you. Good night. Thank you all.